I don't think there are that many new cameras compared to what we had before. When you think about this, basically 5 or 6 major brands, and that's one of the things that a lot of our colleagues are complaining about, that without some outside help, it all starts looking the same. Because this basically, 5 or 6 different sensors, and yes, you can change the look with the menus, but that's kind of complicated and electronic. So I think every cinematographer wants to have his or her own stamp on the production that makes their work unique.
First of all, you read the script. You talk to the director. You get a feel for the tone of the film that you're trying to do. Various thoughts and discussions can send you down one route. Whether it might send you down an anamorphic route or a spherical route, for instance, or a large format camera, or 16mm.
I always have an idea. When I read the script, I always have an idea that this is the camera, these are the set of lenses I'm gonna make this film on. And then I go through very rigorous tests.
For me, it depends on a number of things. It depends on the actor, it depends on the content of the film, and it depends on where I'm shooting.
When you start doing tests, you by that time met a designer, you know who are your main actors, you spoke to directors about the visual approach to the storytelling, you are learning about the projects more and more, and that will inform your final decisions.
And also there's sort of practical considerations as well. If you know you're shooting in certain conditions or in certain environment, that will rule out some cameras or lenses.
I still tend to keep things very simple. I was just talking earlier about my camera package. It's never very complicated, and it's actually not changed. It's about maintaining, and I've used the same sort of set of lenses because it's something that I'm very familiar with, and they suit me. They suit handheld. They're very small and very light. They're very quick. They're not brand new, so against the digital sensor, that they're always, they're not perfect lenses, and I like that.
Same with cameras as well. Yeah, how they behave with those lenses. For me, it's a relationship. It's not just about the camera, and it's not just about the lens. It's that relationship between the two that really works for me.
And the other thing that's important is most of us would like to have the look quote-unquote baked in. We don't want to shoot something like you're shooting now, send it to post, and then the producer's nephew's grandson is in the grading suite, if you can't be there, calling the shots and doing things that you wouldn't have intended. So that's why this idea of baking in the look is pretty important.
I shoot with various lenses, and I always get surprised with the results. It's a very instinctive way how you tell the story. And obviously there is I talk to directors about the choices I'm about to make, but I always get surprised by my final result of the lenses. It's somehow never what I wanted to go for in the first place.
And that's where lenses, lights, filters, we didn't talk about filters. Filters are enormously helpful. People are going to great lengths taking perfectly good lenses and blasting the coatings off them, which is a one-way street. But people are also experimenting with new filters, making their own filters, taking lenses apart and putting them back together again, changing the air gap. So these are all ways to personalize the look.
Where you get more exciting with more budget is that you get more grip, you get cranes, drones start appearing, and that's all really exciting. And to embrace that is a joy. When more money turns up, it's brilliant. But for a very simple approach, I quite like a simple approach. And it's either handheld or is a bit of grip, it's tracking. But largely that my technology, in a sense, has sort of stayed the same. But always new things are always turning up, so that's exciting too.